General Soleimani was quite popular among the Iranians inside the country and some people in Iraq as well. So the revenge is largely coming from the population in the country, and that's dangerous because the leaders of the Islamic Republic are under tremendous pressure to do something. I don't believe that Khamenei can just basically sit back and do nothing. He must take action, and he will. And beyond him and the people are, of course, the Revolutionary Guard, members and commanders, and they are also, up in the air with call of revenge and so on. So again, I believe something is going to happen between U.S. and Iran will take a physical action against the U.S. I don't know how, where. Obviously, I don't believe Iran is looking for a war, and that's for sure. And whatever Iran will do will be limited, and it will be in the nature of, quote-unquote, a revenge, as opposed to a military action of a wider scale.
Earlier, U.S. Secretary of State Michael Pompeo said in a radio interview that Soleimani had been engaging in, quote, ever-escalating activities that threatened American lives. How is that accusation playing around the world and even among the U.S.'s most staunch allies?
Well, Qasem Soleimani is among the first generation of the revolutionaries in the country that came on to become a major general in the last 40 years. They are revolutionaries. They see the America as a great Satan, as an imperialist power, a power that has engaged in various actions that they consider illegitimate in the region. So again, from Qasem Soleimani and his people's perspective, the U.S. is a force that has imposed itself upon them, and that they are just trying to get the America out of that place. But again, America is a great power, is a global power, and you cannot actually simply draw lines for where it can act and where it can be active. So Middle East is obviously a theater of the American power game. So I think America just cannot simply leave that region. So again, it's just a struggle between revolutionaries and America, and this struggle goes back into history for at least another few decades.
Yeah, if you think back on when Soleimani rose to power, he got involved with the Revolutionary Guard after 1979. He really made his name fighting on the front lines of the long Iraq-Iran war, where troops grew to really respect him and value his strategic mind. But analysts and diplomatic leaders are saying this killing, this targeting of Iran's top military leader is different than other covert acts the U.S. has carried out in the region. If you think about Osama bin Laden. Do you agree, and why?
I am not even sure if when the United States targeted that caravan of cars, they really knew Qasem Soleimani is in it. I am surprised.
Really? Because I think that everybody's...
I'm surprised. I will be shocked to hear this later on. I don't believe that America actually targeted Qasem Soleimani. They were targeting others, but Qasem Soleimani was among them. But the reason is simple. I don't think that Trump administration is so simple-minded not to think that wasn't the time, that killing Soleimani will not really add anything to Trump's power or its prestige in the country or in the region. It was a losing game that they got involved in. I don't believe they made any gain from it.
Real quickly, because we're running out of time, you basically say that this sounds like a reckless act by the United States. We all know that U.S. President Donald Trump has been impeached, and there have been allegations that maybe this attack was done to take criticism or focus away from that. Do you think that at all is possible, and what would that mean if it was?
I don't believe so. I don't think that impeachment is anything serious. Mr. Trump will not be impeached. The Democrats don't just have the vote in the Senate, so that's beyond the question. I think something happened out there that derailed the America plan for a more effective action. So they got caught in a situation that they really weren't prepared for, and I don't believe Trump was in charge of this, the ordering this killing.
Okay.
Although he said I did, and obviously at the very last minute they went to him and got permission from him, but I think he got caught in the middle.
Interesting take.
Mr. Trump, I mean.